Hello, welcome to the new video of Dynasty War. Today I'm going to talk about the 5th troop in the barracks, the Exploding Cattle. So the Exploding Cattle is the only troop in this game that will target Warforce and will do 40 times the damage. So right now it says its DPS is 12, but actually it will do 12 times 40 against walls. And it is the only troop that will die upon attacking. It's the only suicidal troop, which make it very useless, especially in this game. Now in other games, similar games, they have a similar troop that is used to break open walls as well, and maybe they are more useful in the other game, and it's really completely useless in this game because we have heroes in this game. So heroes have high damage. They could easily break through walls by themselves, or I mean, you have 4 of them, you can easily use all 4 of them to break open the wall. So you don't really need to waste a couple of space in investing in the Exploding Cattle, because you can do that with other things. And because the heroes, a lot of the heroes are passive skills, so they will need time to charge their rage meter. What that means is you don't want them to go in anyways. You want them to waste their time on the walls and build up their rage, and once they get in, they could use their skill. And this is how the game has become. So the Exploding Cattle is really useless in this case, because it does do splash damage, but it only has like 3 tile, like the target that he's facing, and then the left and the right target. So it's very small area. Might as well just boost up the DPS. It doesn't need to do 40 times the damage. It's not gonna attack anything else anyway. It's not like it's gonna target another building or heroes or other troops. So it really is very useless. Low damage, low HP. Doesn't move as fast, so you can't even use him to child traps or anything. And the AI is extremely horrible in this troop. They will not even target the same piece of wall if you put multiples of them together. They will go around randomly attacking different walls, and even sometimes they will target a wall with low HP. If you attack a wall with a different troop, they will usually target that. But however, at a certain point, they will not target that very low health wall, and then they will just redirect to a different piece, which is very confusing and very difficult to use because they take 2 housing space. So let's say it takes 3 of them to destroy a wall, but you gotta bring at least 6, because if you put down 6, maybe 3 of them will target the same piece and eventually explode it. But it is very unlikely that they will go where you want to go, because the AI is extremely horrible. Honestly, in this game, I don't think anyone uses this effectively. You might have to bring a lot of them to really use it effectively. I don't really use them. The only time sometimes I use them, try it out with my other an army composition that has to rush in. If you're trying to rush in, then you can use them to help you out. But I use my child, so I can jump over a wall, so sometimes it's useless. And even if I don't, I have a couple of sword heroes, so I'll just let them break the outside walls and then head in and then use my child skills. Which means the Exploding Cattle is completely useless in most cases. Again, because a lot of people don't really want to rush in to the base. And if you're rushing in, you probably will bring my child, which means you don't need to care about the walls anyways. So this video is going to be short because the Exploding Cattle is quite stupid. Alright, now the next troop that we'll talk about is the Stealth Soldier. The Stealth Soldier is one of my favorite troops, and I'll talk more about that in the next video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.